Hey Cancer, it's Suzanne here to do your weekly reading for March 23rd through the 30th. Okay, so we're going to pull a couple of oracle cards. Okay, we're not going to look at these until the end because these cards are going to tell us what your intuition is telling you. So something interesting, I've been talking about it actually in all of the videos, but you know, the last week or so I had bitten my tongue in a really weird place, you know, so like every time I would talk for an extended period of time, it was like I had a little sharp spot on my tooth that would keep rubbing it like every single, you know. Anyway, literally overnight now, like from yesterday to today, it's completely gone. Completely gone. And this thing has been bothering me like for a good week or more. And yeah, so I'm super grateful for that because it certainly was hindering me for sure. Like, and, you know, and it was causing me to have like, it was causing me to speak a little bit weird too, like causing me to have like extra saliva in my mouth. I don't know, but yeah, I am so happy and so grateful that that is no longer an issue. I mean, you never think about those things until something like that happens. And then you're like, damn, I really need a productive tongue. All right, so this is going to be you. And something about these cards is that with the court cards, they're a little bit different in this deck. So the pages are actually the princess. The knights are actually the prince. The queen is the queen. And the king is actually the knight. That's the most confusing one for people. So if we see a knight here, it's actually the king, okay? So I feel like that's important to tell you up front. And then the bottom row is going to be the person you're watching the video for, okay? All right, so let's see. Okay, so it's unusual for me to do this, but I'm actually going to turn over all of your cards first. So we have the Seven of Cups, which has been showing up quite a bit. We have the Chariot. There's your card, okay? And then we have the Moon. You know, one thing that I have noticed about water signs in readings, I feel like your cards, you know, we've got Chariot and Moon right next to each other. I see that happen a lot. Like water signs stick together in readings. All right, and then we have the Devil. So we have Cancer, Pisces, and Capricorn. Interesting. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a little, you know, we're going to get a theme for you for the week. Okay, we're going to do that through numerology. So we have 7 and 7, which is 14. 14 and 18 is what? 32. 32 and 15, I think it's 47. 32 and 15, yep, 47, which breaks down to 11, which is a master number, and 11 is really about illumination and intuition, which, you know, for a water sign, that's not unusual. All right, so we're going to do the same thing for your person here. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Five of Swords. So let's do the same thing. So the Knight has a value of 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. And 12 breaks down to a 3, which is about communication. All right? So the theme for this person is around communication. For you, it's around illumination and intuition. So it feels, from a general standpoint, that you could be very illuminated by something that this person has to say. So you might be feeling that. You might be feeling that coming towards you. All right, so let's take a look at your side here. Let's move these. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups. So at its most basic level, Seven of Cups is about choices, but it can also be, it can also be about fantasy and illusion. Sitting next to the Chariot, which, is about victory in love. The Chariot is also, in a way, about choice as well. Because with the Chariot, you can see that he is being led by a few different figures here. And one side takes him in the direction of his thoughts, of his head, and one direction takes him in the direction of his heart. Okay? The fact that this card is surrounded by cups and the moon leads me to believe that this card, your card, is about following your heart. Possibly, you might be spending a lot of time, Seven of Cups can be about your dreams as well. So there might be something coming through to you in your dreams. There could be a story that's being told to you in your dreams that, you might be waking up. If you wake up from a dream and like almost in a sudden way, how like people wake up from dreams in a movie, like very suddenly? Pay attention to those dreams, and trust me, they're not always nightmares. They can be very, very positive dreams when you wake up like that. But there's a reason. Think about the moment that you woke up when you felt like that. There's a reason that I'm saying this. It's definitely for somebody. Your dreams might be trying to show you the path that your heart wants to take, that you might be a little cautious about. The reason, we've got the moon here. So there's the direction of love for you is a little bit unknown. Like you don't really know what's behind the veil. You don't really know what's out there in the dark. And there's something about the connection you have with this person that is really, really is unknown. And with this person's theme being communication, Virgo had communication as their theme. I want to see if anybody else did. No. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, okay, this could be representative of that Virgo. But there's something about this connection that's unknown to you, that feels a little uncomfortable. And, that discomfort might be showing up in your dreams a little bit. And then we have the Devil here, which, honestly, it seems a little bit off from the rest of the cards here. You know? It's like there's something, you know, the fact that you're a little bit nervous about going into the dark or going into the unknown here. You know, could have a little bit of a mix with the devil. You know, you might be in some way living a lie right now, a lie to yourself when it comes to this person. Because I feel, you know, I feel a genuine sense of fear here, you know, and that could be representing itself in this devil as well. What is it that you're afraid of? Because the moon can represent fear too. You might be having some supernatural experiences over here that, you know, you might not be identifying necessarily as, you know, helping you move towards your heart, following your heart, because that's definitely here. But it's surrounded by, you know, kind of this dreamy, illusionary state. And that's what I think is causing the fear a little bit here. And with the devil sitting right here, it's like there's temptation for you, but I feel like there's also fear here. Fear and temptation. Down here for this person. All right, so this person's theme is communication. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. So, you know, this is somebody that's probably analyzed the situation between the two of you. And, you know, this is kind of moving forward very quickly. Sometimes in kind of a rash way. Like once this person makes a decision to do something, they're like off to the races. But this can be a little bit tactless communication. Three of Wands, you know, is the card of waiting. It's also the card of, you know, awareness. I feel like this person down here has awareness of your intention on some level, whether they're picking it up in a telepathic way or if it's something that you've actually told them at some point. This person, I feel like, has more awareness of the emotion on your part, but you seem very fearful. You seem very reticent of being around this person right now for some reason. And this person down here has Ace of Cups. You know, it's like shining a light on the feelings that this person has for you. And then we have the Five of Swords. You know, Ace of Cups is love. You know, and this could be right here, you know, I feel like it's communication about love, communication or agreeing with shared intentions. Like you might have shared your intentions at one point and this person didn't respond the way you thought they would. And now they've had some time to think this over. You know, and nobody wants to be somebody that you have to think about, right? You know, and that could be why, you know, there's some hesitation on your part. It's like, so it took you 6 months to figure this out? Or it took you a year or 2 years to figure this out? That's not necessarily an easy pill to swallow. And yet we still have Five of Swords here, which is, you know, I feel like this person feels like they might have already lost the opportunity. And they might be right. They might be right. It's like they might be going, you know, 100 miles an hour towards this again, towards, you know, love, having known your intentions or expectations in the past, they know they didn't handle it right. And now, you know, Five of Swords can be conflict and defeat. They might really be worried that they already lost the opportunity with you. So let's get some clarification. All right, so I want to clarify the Seven of Cups, the Chariot. Actually, let's clarify all of these cards for you. And then for them, we're going to clarify the Three of Wands and the Five of Swords. All right, so Seven of Cups clarified by Six of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you have had dreams about this person. Six of Cups is an energy of nostalgia. So there's something about this person that you do miss. There's something about this person that makes you feel nurtured in some way. Okay, Six of Cups is also a soulmate card. So, you know, you guys might truly be connected in a soulmate type of way or in a twin flame type of way. All right. But I feel like you are dreaming about this person. They very well could be dreaming about you as well. The Chariot. This is your card. We have death. So, and this is why I wanted to pull a clarifier on this card, because I wanted to see, you know, where you were coming from. And with this death card, again, like I said, I feel like the water signs stick together. So now we've got death, Chariot, moon. Okay, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I see this all the time. But death is clarifying you, which is transformation or an ending. You know, and again, I'm feeling your energy being very reticent or very hesitant from this person, from being around this person. Even though you might be dreaming about them, there might have been something that happened in your everyday life that, you know, sparked some emotions again around this person. There might have been something that reminded you of this person. You might have seen signs or symbols of some sort around this person that kind of reignited it for you. But I feel like, you know, at your core, either something really huge has to transform here, or in your mind, this isn't something you want to pursue anymore. All right, so what is the fear here with the moon? Five of Wands. All right. So the fear is that you don't know where this person stands with you. All right. And the fear could be that there was, Five of Wands can be that there could be competition for this person's affections. And that's not something that you want to deal with. All right. So if this person left you hanging, you know, for weeks, months, or even years, and suddenly they're on their white horse coming back in towards love, you're like, I don't know. I don't know, bud. Not sure that that's going to work. What's this devil energy? Nine of Wands, exactly. Nine of Wands is you're extremely cautious. You're suspicious of this person and their intentions. But remember though, it's not a bad thing to be cautious, okay? But when it gets to the point where it's true suspicion, okay, you know, that's where the devil really comes in, you know, because, you know, suspicion can be almost to the point of a little bit of paranoia. So you're definitely paranoid or suspicious that this person has somebody else in their life, a significant other in their life. And you're probably asking, why on earth is this person wanting to talk to me now? And you're hesitant. You know, your antenna is up. So let's see. Three of Wands for this person clarified by the Hierophant. So they knew your intentions at some point. They did. But what are we clarifying that by is the Hierophant, which is this person was probably otherwise committed. And, you know, I feel like you might know that with the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands up here. Like you're wondering, is this person still married? Is this person still committed? Or are they still dating that other person? It's like you want nothing to do with it. And then over here, 5 of Swords, you know, this person feels like they've already lost you. Okay, they feel like their chances of getting back into your life are very slim. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they're afraid with this 5 of Swords, again, conflict and defeat when it comes to a new beginning. And this person has intentions of a new beginning with you. But do you want it? I feel like really over here, in your dream state, when you remove your ego, you do want it. But then when we get into the real world and the real circumstances of this, you're like, I don't know that I really want to put myself through this again. But this is somebody that you love, or somebody that you did love in the past. You know, and all I would say is that if they come in with something to say, and again, they have communication and you have, you know, number 3 for communication and you have 11 for enlightenment, I feel like it's worth it for you to listen based on what we're seeing here, because I feel like you do love this person, but you're definitely afraid of whatever happened before happening again. All right, so let's see what your intuition is telling you here. All right, so we have balance. Balance, and then we have, look at, divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So I guess what you have to ask is, you know, when you're alone thinking about this situation, do you spend more time thinking about this person coming back into your life in a positive way? Or do you think about how you want to push this person away if they should come towards you? And think about it authentically. What is it that you really want? Because I feel like you're going to be given the opportunity to make that decision. And I feel like you feel it coming. So this balance card, we have the number 19, right? When you break down 19, you get 10. When you break down 10, you get 1. Which, you know, we have, for this person, we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So that is, you know, true intention towards a new beginning that already has some type of foundation to it. There's already some type of foundation to the connection or the relationship here. And, you know, it could have been very out of balance in the past. This time around, through divine intervention, again, God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. It's going to be more balanced this time. So again, I feel like, and I feel like you will, but I feel like it's definitely worth it to hear them out. Hear what they have to say. All right. All right. So Cancer, that is what I have for you. All right. And I will be doing topical readings this week on Friday. I'm sorry I couldn't do all of the topical readings last Friday. Again, major tongue injury, which is now just magically disappeared overnight, which is fantastic. Yeah, so thank you so much, and stay well, stay safe during these little troubled times here that we're going through, and I will talk to you later in the week. All right, much love. Bye.